Right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bukar Kadash, and the Heavenly Father. The true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the lost Makadash tongue. And I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, what Akim Akraf, and I say Shalom. And this is a quick lesson that I wanted to bring out of the latest of earthquakes in diverse places as of October the 28th, 2025. And then as I mentioned earlier today, a couple of hours ago, about that large 6.4 earthquake hit over there in Indonesia. And then as of yesterday, you had a 6.1 earthquake over there in southern Turkey. So this is the signs that we're going to be seeing more and more of these high magnitude earthquakes in diverse places that the Heavenly Father spoke about in His only begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahushua. Because day before yesterday, you had that large 6.8 earthquake. Because I did a sit-down lesson on I believe it was day before yesterday. And that was a large 6.8 earthquake that hit over there in the Caribbean islands. And that's the same in that area region. In that same area region, you had those, Hurricane Melissa. But this is going to be the largest catastrophic storm that's going to ever reach over there in Jamaica. So, and over there in Haiti as well too. So we're going to be seeing more signs of that. I just want to add a side note to that. And this is the book of Luke 21 and verse 11. And this is the Gospel of Luke 21 and verse 11. It says, in great earthquake shall be in diverse places, right? So it's going to be a great earthquake shall be in diverse places that Yahweh spoke about. And so you're going to be seeing more and more of these high magnitude earthquakes in diverse places at a long rate, and that's what we're seeing. Especially for the past couple of days. Hey, we've been seeing 6.8 earthquakes. We've been seeing 6.4 earthquakes, 6.1 earthquakes. And this is on the average. Because normally on the average you might see like a 5.5 earthquake, 5.7, 5.9 and all that. That's on average, Basically, that's basically on average. But now you're seeing large earthquakes are increasing. 6.8 earthquakes, 7.0 earthquakes, 7.5 earthquakes, 7.7 earthquakes, 7.7 earthquakes, 7.9 earthquakes, even an 8.0 earthquake, like we seen earlier in this summertime in July 31st. That was an 8.8 earthquake over there in Russia Peninsula. Ever since then, from July all into now in August, we've been seeing heavy aftershocks of earthquakes over there in the Russian Peninsula. So expect to see more heavy aftershocks of earthquakes over there in the Russian Peninsula. Because I believe the tectonic plate would have been reversed or something like that. So expect to see more heavy aftershocks of those earthquakes and more potentially larger 6.0 earthquakes. I believe as of yesterday, it was like a 5.5 earthquake over there in the Russian Peninsula. So expect to see on average, you might see a 5.5, 5.7, or 5.0, or potentially like a 6.0, like that happened like a couple of days ago. So expect to see more these heavy aftershocks of earthquakes around the world. Because it's going to be times where that Yahweh Shai spoke about in the Gospel of Luke 20 verse 11. There's going to be earthquakes in various places. There's going to be earthquakes in diverse places. And that's what we're seeing increasingly on a day-to-day basis. So especially the year 2025, we've definitely been seeing some high, increasing large amount of earthquakes at a long rate like that before. Especially that largest one of that 8.8 earthquake hit over there in Russia. Because ever since then, we've been seeing these high magnitude earthquakes on the average of 6.0, 6.1. That's on average. That's just not on the calculated average. Now we start to see high magnitude of earthquakes, 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 7.5, 7.6, 7.7. And that's only going to continue to increase. Just like a couple of weeks ago, you had over there the borders between between the borders of Argentina and Chile. Oh yeah, I just mentioned that. Was that a couple of days ago over there in Chile? I believe over there in that area, you had I think that was a 6.0 earthquake, and then as of yesterday, over there you had a aftershock of a 6.0 earthquake off the coast of Guadalupe or something like that in that region. So that would hit that 6.8 earthquake, and then they had the aftershocks of a 6.0 over there the day before yesterday. So we're gonna be seeing more increasing of heavy once it was larger earthquakes, and then after that, they've been having aftershocks out as well too. I just want to add a side note to that. This is the Gospel of Luke 21 and verse 11. It says, "And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places." Right, so increasing great earthquakes in diverse places. It says, "And there shall be famines and pestilence, and fearful sights and great signs shall be from heaven." Right, so the Heavenly Father showing us these, what's that, Second Ezra, the 9th chapter? Yeah, Second Ezra 9 verse 6. He's going to show us these plain beginning and powerful works and the effects of signs. And especially with these and the effects of signs, with these weather-like conditions, tornadoes, earthquakes, landslides, floodings, famines, and pestilent plagues, etc. Which that's only going to continue to increase. Hey, so with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying. Other quick updates about the earthquakes in diverse places as of October 28th, 2025. As of lately, we had that 6.4 earthquake hit over there in Indonesia, the outskirts of Indonesia, 6.4 over there in that area, and then we're seeing the another 6.0 earthquake, took place over there in Turkey. As of lately, yeah, that was a 6.1 earthquake, and then you had a 6.4 earthquake as of today over there in Indonesia. So expect to see more increasing of these high magnitude of earthquakes in diverse places at a longer rate. And that's what Yahushua spoke about, that he's all these signs are going to continue to increase, that he spoke about, and that Heavenly Father spoke about as well too from the days before the from the beginning. So with that, as I mentioned once again, this was just a update on the earthquakes in diverse places as of October the 28th, 2025, on this Tuesday. So with that, once again, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar Kadash, and the Heavenly Father. The true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Kadash tongue, and I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim Ahakwaf. Until next time, I will say Kwame Asherala, and the ball, Shalom.